Fun fact: not everything you learn from school or your parents are actually true. Believe it or not, these tidbits of information have been deceiving many of us for the longest time. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's definitely interesting to know the truth behind them. We at Wonderly put together a list of facts that are actually false. Let's get to it. Growing up as a child, you've probably been warned by your mom not to swallow a gum, threatening that it will take several long years to digest. Some moms even went as far as scaring off children that a swallowed gum will literally grow in the stomach. But no, this old myth is far from reality. It turns out that the chewy base of the gum is indigestible and passes right out of the body. So those gums you gulped down over the years, they're probably not in your tummy anymore. Another warning you've probably heard 1,000 times from your parents is that you should never eat and swim. You have to wait at least 30 minutes after eating before heading back in the pool to avoid getting severe cramps. At least that's what they say. However, this common belief remains unfounded. While it's true that digesting food needs an extra blood supply, it is not enough to keep your arm and leg muscles from functioning properly during a swim. In school, we learned that humans have 5 senses: the sense of sight, sound, taste, smell, and touch. But did you know that there are more of them than what we actually know? Apparently, scientists believe that we have a whopping 26 senses overall. These include pain, balance, temperature, and even time. Now that's a lot of senses if you ask me. Are you one of those people who used to own a pet goldfish as a child? If so, you've probably spent minutes, if not hours, watching it swim around in circles. Perhaps you've also heard that these water creatures have a mere 3-second memory. But no, a goldfish doesn't have a short memory span. Though not the smartest creatures, goldfishes can recall information for 3 to 5 months. So if you ever maltreated your pet goldfish before, chances are it remembered everything, at least for a few months. Next on our list is yet another common misconception, this time about blue whales. You see, this massive sea animal has always been regarded as the biggest creature on Earth. With its length that can reach over 100 feet and a heart that literally weighs about a ton, it's easy to assume that blue whales are the most colossal living things out there. But no, that belief is actually not true. The title actually belongs to a fungus called Oregon monster, Armillaria ostoyae. It is believed to take up almost 4 square miles in the Malheur National Forest in Oregon. Now that's one massive fungus. Cockroaches. They're nasty, they're tough, and they just won't die. Many of us have been told that these cringe-worthy insects are one of the hardest creatures to have ever lived. How hard, you ask? Well, they can survive without food for a very long time. If their heads were severed, they can still live for about 2 weeks. These abilities cultivated the idea that they are invincible, even during a nuclear war. But no, this decades-old hypothesis is far from reality. In fact, cockroaches will be one of the first creatures, other than humans, to die in radiation in case a nuclear catastrophe erupts. Most of us probably heard that all nails in our body grow at the same pace. Well, guess what? They don't. The truth is, the fingernails on your dominant hand are the ones that grow faster, thanks to its increased blood flow. And your toenails? Well, they grow relatively slower than your fingernails. So the next time you go to a nail salon, don't be surprised if your mani takes longer time than your pedi. Speaking of nails, there is a belief that our hair and nails keep on growing even after death. As creepy as it sounds, this false fact has been believed by some for the longest time. But no, your hair and nails actually stop growing when you die. In fact, the lack of moisture causes the skin to shrink, making your hair and nails look longer. Do you often shave that unwanted body hair? If so, you've probably felt that your regrown hair is thicker and coarser than before. However, that is not the case at all. It has been proven that shaving hair doesn't, in any way, affect its thickness, texture, or growth rate. Apparently, shaving gives the hair a blunt tip, making it look thicker and feels coarser than usual. Don't worry though, your hair will eventually grow back to its normal state. Do you know any interesting facts that are actually false? Share them in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun and interesting videos. Thanks for watching!